is up, guys? Helix Flame here. Sorry, I have not made a video in quite some time because I have been moving. If you guys want a house tour, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too personal into it. But as you can see by the title or the background you see right now, Iron Man vs. Cyborg. It was recommended by Chase in Your Face. He's a good friend of mine, actually my cousin. You guys should check him out because he is pretty awesome. He has a good cooking show. But you guys can find more on his channel, which I will leave a link in the description. But without further ado, let's get into this Iron Man vs. Cyborg conversation. We will be putting all the odds, abilities, anything you can name, except everything, mostly. But I will be getting into abilities, background story, all that good stuff that you may need to know for simple knowledge of both the characters. So without further ado, let's get into Ironic Man.
You stupid.
Yeah. Alrighty, Iron Man first. Iron Man first appeared in 1963 Tales of Suspense Comics, issue number 39. Iron Man, also known as Tony Stark, is easily top 50 smartest comic book characters in the DC Marvel Universe. I don't want to say any lower because I'm sure you guys will comment saying, oh, he's smarter. But I really do not care. He is extremely smart. He is able to create suits out of little material and turn it into a death machine. He first became Iron Man in Southeast Asia when a terrorist group attacked him, making him lose his heart, and using an arc reactor to sustain his life. And instead of making nuclear weapons for them, he made Iron Man. Iron Man is not usually found alone, as you can find him in the Avengers, alongside with Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. And I like Black Panther the most, but he sometimes isn't in there. I'm not sure about the current version. I have not been reading that. But moving on to his abilities. His abilities are, as you know, Iron Man. He shoots lasers out of everywhere. His most notable laser is his Unibeam. He charges up to 100% charge, or sometimes even more, firing off a huge laser coming up from his arc reactor in his chest. And if he's not in the mood for using that, he can always go to the tiny laser, shooting it out of his palms. He can also shoot missiles out of his forearm and shoulder and can fly faster than the speed of sound. But what really puts Iron Man on the level he is right now is his intellect. His intellect is right below or even on Batman's level of intellect, considering Batman does all the good stuff and can match up with most anyone he fights. Iron Man can do the same usually. Iron Man has made a computer called Jarvis. Jarvis is like Siri in a way. Does whatever he tells him to. It's completely virtual, so he Jarvis controls his house basically, and Jarvis gives him guides, tips, whatever he needs for battle or getting ready for a date, maybe. But Iron Man has made countless of suits. You can't even imagine. I don't even know half them. But we are using Mark 7. So, without further ado, let's move on to Cyborg. Will he stand a match against the invincible Iron Man? Let's find out. Alright, on to Cyborg. Cyborg first appeared in October 1980. I found that off of Wikipedia, by the way. In DC Comics Presents, issue number 26. Cyborg, also known as Victor Stone, has been part of many groups. Justice League, Teen Titans, you name it, he's been there in DC. But his intellect is high above Iron Man's, in my opinion, considering he is Google itself. Like, legit. He's Google. But, Cyborg, he is able to fly, probably not as fast as Iron Man, and can shoot a numerous amount of lasers, cannons, you name it, he could shoot it. But what really will bring him in is he's able to transform, depending on which version we're talking about, but he's been able to transform, not completely different, maybe get a couple guns out of his arms or something, but he's always prepared for the worst, and has been working with the Justice League ever since the 80s and has joined the Teen Titans. I'm not sure when, but he is an original member and has been around ever since it started. Cyborg, his origin story is that he was born into a family, taken away, and tested on scientists. When he found out that he was being turned into a cyborg, he wished he could have died. Poor Cyborg, because he is a very awesome superhero. But Cyborg's abilities, powers, he can run faster than the average human, jump faster because of his rocket boosters, which also allow him to fly, as I said, not as fast as Iron Man. But he has multiple cannon weapons, as I have said. He is able to shoot out missiles, plasma rays, you name it, he could shoot it, as long as it has to do with something laser-like. And then, as I said, he has a Google brain. And yeah, so without further ado, let's discuss who will win this battle. Alright, now that the combatants are set, it's time to determine a winner, and that winner is going to be Cyborg. Although Iron Man's intellect is so high, and he has Jarvis as his handyman, Cyborg is literally Google and can easily hack into that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys tune in again, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe.